number 34. Problem number 34. See here in problem number 34, they ask combined problem. Combined problem here. See, except accounting rate of return. Except accounting rate of return. Remember, all guys, cash inflow means we have to take cash inflow after tax before depreciation for calculation of all methods. Solution, we have to take cash inflow or profit means profit after tax before depreciation. Except ARR, accounting rate of return. Under accounting rate of return, what we are taking, cash inflow after depreciation after tax. After depreciation after tax. Let us see problem number 34, combined problem what they ask. See, from the following information of Fathers Limited, you are required to calculate payback period. Discounted payback period means just to multiply discount rate into cash inflow, you will get discounted payback period. Then NPV, net present value, then PI, etc. given, and cost of the project is 50,000 is given. Cash flow after tax. See, cash flow after tax. They deduct tax, but before depreciation one, no. You have to take first working out, calculation of cash inflow after tax before depreciation what? Before depreciation we want, but they given only after tax is given. See, ARR given is different. In ARR what? Cash inflow after depreciation after tax. But here for calculation of any method, payback period method, NP net present value method, the internal rate of return method, the profit index method, we want cash inflow means cash inflow after tax before depreciation means they have deducted tax but they did not add depreciation. So we want to calculate cash inflow after tax before depreciation we want. Make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. Make it 6 columns. Here they given, and profits after cash inflow after tax they given. Profit or cash flow? Cash inflow after tax they given. Cash inflow after tax they given. Before it is not given. Then you have to calculate, you have to add depreciation. If depreciation is not added, then only you will get cash inflow after tax before depreciation. We want this. Understand? Cash inflow after tax before depreciation. We want this. Then PV factor, present value factor. What he has first calculation? Payback period. Payback period. Then first I have to calculate payback period. I'll show you payback period. So here they given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cash inflow after tax they given first year 5,000, second year 20,000, third year 30,000, fourth year 30,000, fifth year 10,000. Depreciation had. Depreciation equals, depreciation equals cost of machinery minus scrap value divided by estimated life in years. Cost of the project or cost of the investment is rupees 50,000. Minus scrap value 0 not given, divided by how many years given? It's like this 5 years. See, 5 years. So 50,000 or 5 1 ja, 5 10 ja, 10,000 depreciation. So depreciation is 10,000 every year. Add this plus this. You'll get cash inflow after tax before depreciation. This is 15,000. This is 30,000. This is 40,000. This is also 40,000. This is 20,000. Add this plus this, this plus this to this. Then for calculation of payback period, you have to do one more column, that is called cumulative cash inflow. What cash inflow? Cumulative cash inflow. Cumulative cash flow. First year cash flow was 15,000. See, 15 plus 30, 45,000. 40 plus this, 85,000. 40 plus 40, 85,000. 85 plus 40, 1,25,000. 1,25,000 plus 20, 1,45,000. Now, payback period equals. See, our cost of investment, original investment is 50,000. Cost of a project or investment or cost of is 50,000. When we record 50,000, see here, see cumulative cash. Still we are not perfect payback period. See cumulative cash inflow. How much? 50,000. You have recovered 45. Don't take 85. 45 which year? Which year? Second year. How much recovered? 45. Second year. Plus balance cash inflow means out of 50,000 was investment, was 50,000. How much recovered minus 45,000 in second year? How much required cash inflow or balance cash flow? How much? 5,000. This is called balance cash inflow. 5,000 divided by cash inflow for the next year. Cash inflow. This is cash inflow, not that. Cash flow for the next year. Next year is not after 30. Next year after recovered year. How much next year? 40,000. So 2 plus this divide this 1 point something 5,000 divided 40,000. 5 divided 4. So 0.125. That's 0.125 means 2.125 years. 2.125 years. This is called payback period. Means suppose you are investing a sum of rupees 50,000 in a particular business, particular venture. When you get back after 2 years, 125 days. 2 years, 125 days. This is called pay back. That day he explained that we had seminar, no? In that Excel explained the same balance cash flow. It's a small problem explained, very simple. This is case study actually. This is case study just like this. Okay. It's not that he was not an MBA professor. Okay, MBA professor. We explained how to present in Excel. Okay. See, this is called payback period. First they ask us to calculate payback period. See, after understanding this payback period, next they ask discounted payback period or modified payback period. Discounted payback period. Discounted payback period means you have to calculate the discount. How to calculate discount? I will show you discounted cash payback period. Discounted payback period. See, discounted payback period means you have to write PV factor. PV factor discount at what percent? PV factor they given 10%. They only given 10%. See, 0.909 first year, 0.826, 0.751, 0.683, 0.621. Multiply just like NPV only. Then multiply this into this into this. This is cash inflow. This into this, this into this, this into this, this into this into this. You get present value of cash inflow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 column make it. Understand? Okay. So multiply 15,000 to 0.909, you will get 13,635. Second year 24,780. Third year 30,040. 30,040. Next year 27,320. The last year 12,420. This into this 12,420. Make it total last column, that is called total present value of cash inflow. Total present value of cash inflow. Make it total 1,08,195. 1,08,195 less original investment. Original investment. How much invested original investment in this question? Cost of project 50,000. 50,000 you deduct, you will get 58,195. This one it is 58,195. This is called net present value. Net present value of cash inflow. Net present of cash inflow. Now NPV also we got. Then discounted payback period. How to calculate discounted payback period? On the basis of this only we have to calculate discounted payback period. Discounted payback period. How to calculate discounted payback period? Here you see present value of cash inflow. No, one more column make it cumulative. So I will start directly here. Up to this is common. NPV got no. Up to this common. First column year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that column. What is that? Present value of cash inflow. We don't want all these Ramayana ready-made. 13,635. 24,780. 30,040. 27,320. 12,420. 12,420. Then you have to make it cumulative cash inflow. Discounted fact means you have to multiply discount whatever, no, that is called discounted payment. See, cumulative cash inflow. You have to add this cumulative cash inflow. Cumulative cash inflow. So first year 13,635. This plus this 24,780 4,780 plus 13,635. 13,635. 38,415 plus 38,450. 38,415. This plus this 30,040. 68,455. 455. This plus this 27,320 plus 25,775. 25,775. I'm calculating manually. You have calculator, calculate. Then 25,775 plus this cumulative 12,420. 1,08,195. 1,08,195. See, this is called the calculation of payback period, a discounted payback period. Now apply equation. We are calculating now. What is that? Payback period. Simple. It's discounted. Just you multiply. Now discounted payback period equals. See here also. Our original investment, how much they given? 50,000 cost of investment. When we recovered 50,000 from these, see, when you recovered, which year? See, 68, how much is that? 38 here. Which year is this? Second year. Plus required cash inflow or balance cash inflow. Balance cash inflow out of 50,000. How much we recovered in second year? 38,415. 38,415. You have to deduct. You will get balance cash inflow 11,585. This minute is 11,585. This is called balance cash inflow or required cash inflow. 11,585 divided by cash inflow for the next year. This see, not this. Next year after second year, almost 30,040. 30,040. So 2 years. This divide this. This divide this. Approximately you will get 3 3 ja, 3 1 ja, 3 3 ja. 0.334, yeah, 2.334 years approximately. Take your calculator and do it. Understand? This is called what? Cash inflow? Discounted cash inflow. Sorry, discounted payback period. 31st one is payback period, discounted payback period. Then we have calculated what is this? NPV also. See, understand this? This is calculation of discount cash flow. You do it separately like this. Discounted cash flow, second one, unpaid separate information. We got present value cash inflow now. Just to multiply discounting rate and cumulative cash inflow will get, and from this you have to recover. So here the last they ask PI, profitability index, fourth method. Combined they ask profitability index method, PI. See here, you know, PP, profitability index equals total present value of cash inflow divided by total present value of cash outflow. Total present value of cash outflow. Or you can write original investment, original or initial in original investment. See here. It's very simple, ready-made, no need to calculate. Here you see, what is this? Total present value cash flow how much? 1,08,195 divided by total present value of cash outflow or original investment. Original investment how much? Cost of investment 50,000. You divide this, you will get 2.164. So this is called the calculation of what is this? Present value of cash, inflow, NPV, payback period, discounted payback period, and PI. Extra. This is problem number 34. Today class enough. Next class I'll start problem number 35. See you guys.